Hello, my name is Mikey, and today I'm going to be talking about transcendental meditation and how you can use it to hack your brain. Before we begin, I'd like to start off with drawing a circle real quick. In fact, I'm going to draw 3 circles. I have 3 circles right here, one bigger than the next. Now, in the tiniest circle, I'm going to write the word control. You can see that. Now, control is going to be everything that we control, everything that we allow to affect us. Now, outside of that circle, it's going to be influence. Influence is information that's being given to us, whether we listen to it or not. And outside of that is going to be the issue or the problem or topic. Now, issue or problem is a more therapeutic perspective of this idea of circles, but it is going to be basically the topic that is being presented to us, whether we allow ourselves to listen to it, and if we do listen to it, whether or not we allow it to control our emotions or actions or behavior. Now, that's essentially what this line is. The line coming in is the topic, whether we allow it to influence us, and whether we allow that to control us. Now, if this processing method is only happening from a third party providing information to us, what would happen if it was ourselves providing ourselves information? That's when things get a bit more interesting. Now I'm going to draw a triangle. You can see here. Top of the triangle, I'm going to draw a T. Bottom right, I'm going to draw an F. And then the bottom, well, whatever it is. I have a T and an F and a B. Now, if I were to now draw an arrow going from one to the next, we create a cycle. Now, what is this cycle? Well, T stands for thoughts. Thoughts provoke a feeling, and that feeling provokes a behavior. And then that behavior provokes a thought to a feeling to a behavior to a thought to a feeling to a behavior. You get the idea. Now, through the process of repeating a thought to a feeling to a behavior to a thought to a feeling to a behavior, we create a solidification in our minds that allows it to become second nature. Everything that we're taking part of, the thought becomes second nature, the feeling becomes second nature, and the behavior becomes second nature. The whole process of actually acting upon it becomes a lot more instant. It's almost as if Fortnite, for example, you practice cranking 90 degrees ramps in Fortnite. The more you practice it, the faster it becomes. It becomes muscle memory almost. Now we have the idea of repetition, and we have the idea of influence and control. Now we can get into what TSM actually is. TSM, Transcendental Meditation, is the process of combining these two things to create an outcome. For example, I would create myself a mantra for something that I want to improve on or enhance or be able to achieve. For example, let's say I want to create my bed. I struggle with making my bed every morning. Every day I wake up, I don't want to make my bed. I never make my bed. It's such a struggle for me to make my damn bed. If I created a mantra revolving around me wanting to make my bed, mantra would be, let's say, I am a clean and happy person. As I say that mantra over and over again in my head, I am a clean and happy person. I am a clean and happy person. The thought of me wanting to create my bed within that mantra is already subconsciously ingrained. So as I'm repeating it over and over again, I'm not just repeating the overall idea of me wanting to be a happy and clean person, but I'm also repeating the idea of knowing I gotta make my goddamn bed when I wake up in the morning. And as I'm repeating that mantra over and over again, it becomes so ingrained that when I wake up in the morning, I feel motivated to want to take part in cleaning my bed. That's where the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors come in. The thought is going to be the thought of me wanting to make my bed and be happy and clean. The feeling is going to be the motivation of wanting to do that, wanting to strive to be happy. And the behavior or the act is going to be me actually cleaning my bed. Now, as we repeat this over and over again in our head, you start to notice that the thought turns into a feeling, the feeling turns into a behavior, and the behavior is a motivating feeling in itself. Being happy that I'm clean creates the thought that then creates the feeling that then repeats the cycle. That's essentially what TSM is. It's a really useful process that I use to really do a lot of things. And the most recent case of me using it is through wanting to actually participate in a schedule that I made for myself. I've been home bored a lot, and through doing nothing at home, I start uh, catastrophizing, and the catastrophication turns into self sabotage, and self sabotage gets me nowhere. So I decided to be more productive and actually create a cycle, and through that through that schedule or cycle, I created this video. So that's pretty much just why I'm here right now. I hope you enjoyed. I hope the information I said wasn't out of the. Good night.